Now let's start with the secondary structure of proteins. This secondary structure of protein give the special arrangement of linear polypeptide chain. It gives the fixed configuration of polypeptide skeleton, and it is referred as the secondary structure of protein. Secondary structure of protein gives the information about the manner in which protein chains are folded and bent, whether they are folded in a helical structure or a plated structure. And second is, it gives information about the nature of bond which stabilizes the structure. There are various types of bonds like hydrogen bond, electrostatic bonds, van der Waals bonds, which stabilizes the structure of proteins. That information is given by the secondary structure. Secondary structure of protein, they are of two types. First is alpha helix. See, this is the structure of alpha helix. It is the chain of alpha amino acid coiled as a right-handed screw because of the formation of hydrogen bond. Here the hydrogen bond is formed between the CO carbonyl group or CO, oxygen of CO bond, and hydrogen of NH. If you can see, this hydrogen bond is formed and the spiral is held together by the hydrogen bond between these NH and CO group, which are vertically adjacent to each other. X-ray studies have shown that there are approximately 3.6 amino acid unit for each turn of alpha helix. In each turn of alpha helix, there are 3.6 alpha amino acids present. Alpha helical proteins are elastic in nature. They can be stretched. On stretching, sometimes hydrogen bond break up and these polypeptides, they act like a spring. These hydrogen bonds, they can get reformed once the tension is released, and alpha helix, they get their original structure. The example of alpha helical structure present in myosin, keratin, the protein which is present in our hair, and tropomyosin. Another type of secondary structure, it is beta pleated structure. Here in this beta pleated structure, you can see that polypeptide chains, they are arranged side by side. These side chains are held together by large number of hydrogen bond between CO and NH of different chains. These sheets can slide over each other to form a three-dimensional structure which is called as beta pleated sheet. Silk has a beta pleated structure. So there are two types of secondary structure, alpha helix and beta pleated. Now let's see. Now let's start with the tertiary structure of protein. The three-dimensional arrangement of protein structure is referred as tertiary structure. It refers to the arrangement and interrelationship of the twisted chain of protein into specific layer or fibers. We discussed the primary structure of protein, in which only amino acids are joined with each other in a long straight chain, while in secondary structure, the long straight amino acid chain either are twisted or folded. That is a secondary structure. But when these chains of amino acids which are twisted also and which form a three-dimensional ball-like structure, that is called as tertiary structure of the protein. This tertiary structure is maintained or stabilized by weak interatomic forces such as hydrogen bonds, hydrophobic bond, van der Waals forces, and disulfide bonds, the bond between two sulfur atoms, as well as ionic interaction. These bonds contribute to the stability of the tertiary structure of protein. Example of tertiary structure we can see in protein of tobacco, myoglobin as well as hemoglobin. All they have tertiary structure or three-dimensional structure of protein. Now, the fourth type of structure of protein is quaternary structure. Now, in quaternary structure, when two or more polypeptide chains are united by the force other than the covalent bond, like peptide bond or disulfide bond, then that structure is called as quaternary structure. In tertiary structure, only one amino acid chain, it is twisted and ball-like three-dimensional structure is formed. But in quaternary structure, when two or more polypeptide chains are united by the force other than covalent bond, like peptide bond or disulfide bond, then that structure is called as quaternary structure. Quaternary structure refers to final three-dimensional shape that result from twisting, bonding. It results from twisting, bonding and folding of the protein helix. It is one of the most stable structure of the protein, and a great majority of the protein are composed of these quaternary structures. The bonds which are present in quaternary structures or the monomeric subunits are held together by again non-covalent bond, namely hydrogen bond, hydrophobic interactions and ionic bonds. So, here in this diagram you can see all the four structures are represented. This is the primary structure. In this only amino acids are joined with each other through the peptide linkage. So, straight chain structure of amino acid is called as primary structure. If this straight chain structure it is folded or twisted in alpha helix or beta plated, then it is called as secondary structure. If there is a three-dimensional structure by twisting of chains, it is called as tertiary structure. And if you can see here, there are two polypeptide chain, one is in red color and one is in blue color. If more than one polypeptide chains are twisted together by using some bonds, they are stabilized, then it is called as quaternary structure. Thank you.